everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Delicious Budgeting. My name is Anna. We are doing part 2 of my Q&A, so definitely check out part 1 if you haven't already. I'll have it linked above and below if you want to check it out. So I answered your questions off of Instagram, so if you don't have me on Instagram, go ahead and add me at Delicious Budgeting. I'd love to have you over there. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I focus on content such as beauty, lifestyle, and how to save money. So if you're interested, please hit the subscribe button down below. Also, let's give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to turn on notifications. I upload every Wednesday, Saturday, and let's just go ahead and get started. Question number 1 is, what is the first thing you do in the morning? So I'll use the restroom and then wash my face. So I did do a video of what my morning routine looks like. I want to say it was like a year and a half ago. Honestly, not much has changed. The only thing is I don't work out first thing in the morning anymore. I will wait till after work. I'll go to the gym. Other than that, everything's still the same. I'll have that link down below as well if you want to check it out. I definitely need to do an updated morning routine, so it is on my list of videos I need to film. Question number 2, is your husband the same way with budgeting? So actually we were talking about this question and we both came to an agreement that I do more frequent spending on like smaller purchases, but my husband is more willing to spend more money like for convenience sake, or he'll buy like the larger ticket items. So like all of our TVs, he bought like the electronics, appliances, like for his video games. That's all him. He's more willing to upgrade his phone more frequently, you know, update like his Apple Watch. Whereas me, I will literally wait until like my phone like slows down. Always a few miles behind because I just didn't want to spend the money. He is more willing to spend a bit more, whereas me, I'm like, oh, I can get that Dollar Tree, or I could coupon it, or I will literally wait to buy like my big ticket items for Black Friday, even if it's like 10 months out or anything like that. Like I literally waited to buy my meal plan during Black Friday because I knew it went on sale. I'd say we're kind of the same, but he is more willing to spend more money, or if it's like for convenience sake, he is willing to spend the extra dollar. Question number 3, who picks vacation destinations? So actually my husband and I created a like bucket travel list of places we both want to go to, and we agree on the destinations for the most part because that's our vacation time and money we're going to spend. So I don't think him or I want to go somewhere that we're like, you know what, I just have no interest in going. So we both came to an agreement on that. We literally like have a list of places we want to go to. The only place where I was like, okay, I don't have like a huge desire to go there. Nothing wrong with the place, but it was just all like football related. That's why. Ernie and I went to Dallas, Texas last year to go see the Dallas Cowboys play. Ernie wanted to check out the stadium. He wanted to attend a home game, and he wanted to do the stadium tour and like check out like the Dallas like pro shops. So it was all football related. I do love traveling and had a good experience out there. I love traveling to new places and comparing it to how it is like back home. That's like the cool part about traveling, just like seeing how like different like states or countries like operate. So I had a good time, but I'm just not into football and have no desire to learn about football. Question number 4, who does the cooking and who does it better? I think Ernie and I are both like pretty decent cooks. I'm probably most well known for my spinach bacon pasta dish, which is full of all unhealthy ingredients. That's why it tastes so good. So you have like pasta, heavy cream, cheese, and bacon. I haven't made it in about like 2 or 3 months though, because I've been following this meal plan and I have been pretty strict with it, but it is a really good dish. A lot of people request it and love it. And then I think Ernie's popular dish is his salsa verde enchiladas. He will like hand make the sauce. It's so good. He puts like tomatillos, onions, like pepper, cilantro. I think like sour cream goes in it. It's just like really good, but Ernie can cook. Question number 5, how do you discuss finances? So this is actually probably a very unpopular opinion, but before I just say anything, you gotta do what works best for you. As long as you're not like harming anyone or doing anything malicious, it doesn't have to make sense to your friends or your family. It only has to make sense to like you and your significant other. So I'm just gonna say that. So Ernie and I have separate bank accounts. We don't have a joint bank account. So what we do is we pretty much split the bills like 50-50. Ernie does pay a little bit more like on the utility bills than I do, but I more so cover like the household items because I like couponing them. So like our like personal care items, like laundry detergent, just like little things like that, like our hand soaps. I have to get like the Bath and Body Works hand soaps. Well, I don't have to. Sometimes I go to Dollar Tree and get like the soft soap refills. Anywho, Ernie's the one that actually like pays and manages the bills, so he'll let me know like the cost and then I'll transfer him the money. And then if we have something like we're saving towards, like a couple years ago we won like this like elliptical machine. think it was like $400. I have like a set plan, like, okay, we'll each like put away $100 each paycheck or whatever that may look like. Or even if it's something small, like $100, we'll say, okay, next paycheck, or we could like divide it over like 2 months. Like we'll strategize that, or if there's like a trip that's coming up in a few months, we literally plan ahead, like, okay, let's put away like $50 a check or $100 plus whatever we use for like our credit card rewards, Costco rewards, and like recycling. Like Ernie and I are just very strategic with our budgets. Like it's a little insane, but hey, it works. So after we pay our bills and like if we have like something we're saving towards, after that's put aside, and then like our savings like for a house, whatever's left over, that's for us to spend. We don't need to consult each other with that, because what we need to take care of, what we're planning together is already taken care of. So if he wants to spend money on video games or whatever, I want to spend money on Bath and Body Works candles. No one's mad at each other. No one's like, why do you spend this much? It's fine. That's your extra money. Like, it just works best for us. We have not thought about finances, so that is how we handle our finances together. Question number 6, dream materialistic item. Honestly, I'm not huge into brand names. The only designer bags that I have are like Michael Kors and Coach, and those are getting them for the outlets when they're like extra discount on the weekend or a holiday. I do want like a Michael Kors backpack though. I think those are super cute, but even then it's like $120, and even at some thrift stores and Ross, it's still like $100 or so. So might as well get new at the outlets, like $120. I think those would be super cute to have, just kind of like casual. Question number 7 is, what is your biggest accomplishment? This one had me thinking for a few days, because I felt like at different points in my life, there's like different accomplishments I'm most proud of. But I really had to think like overall, in the grand scheme of things, I think I'm most proud of. Hey everyone, I misspoke here. I'm currently editing the video, so my greatest accomplishment would be being financially stable. And I think a lot of that had to do with how my upbringing was. My parents had me young. I saw them work multiple jobs. They sacrificed a lot. I was the first one in my family to go to college. I graduated in 4 years, and they taught me the value of a dollar. Things aren't cheap. They taught me how to use a credit card wisely and to not like spend more than you have, and keep up with their car maintenance, like all that good stuff. So I really have them to thank for that. They always said like you never want to 100% financially depend on someone, because if something were to happen, you don't want to be stuck and not like knowing what to do. So I think that's why I am the way that I am with like money and budgeting, just being like very cautious and wise. I'm not trying to sound like super conceited or anything like that. Like I said, like I'll go to thrift stores. I don't use my air conditioning or heater for the most part, and we like cook at home. We don't go out with friends or go out to dinners all the time. Like we're very frugal. We want to prioritize our money like for traveling and saving for a house. I do feel like that's one of my greatest accomplishments. I know this is gonna sound like super silly, but when Ernie and I first moved out together, we weren't making that much. Ernie was still going to school full-time, had a part-time job. I was graduated at that point. I worked full-time, and even just paying rent and utilities, and we were getting married the year after that, having like the wedding expenses, we really didn't have like extra money to like go out or even shop at Dollar Tree for Christmas decorations. Like money was pretty tight. And even now, just picking up the tab if we all go out to dinner or we go out to ice cream, or buying my mom and I a Starbucks. Whereas before we would just like split the bill, but knowing that I can pick up the tab, or when I go to a grocery store, I always call my mom and say, hey, do you need anything? Worry about it. And I know it sounds silly and very minor, but it's true. And I feel like I have the work ethic to like keep promoting at work, to keep like trying harder. So I'm not trying to like brag or be like that, but honestly, I just think that's like one of my greatest accomplishments, and I have my parents to thank for that. Question number 8 is, what are your plans for your YouTube channel this year? So it's already February, and I'm already like pretty hard on myself. I've been like scrapping videos left and right, because I'm thinking with this many subscribers and this far into the game, your videos need to be like on this level. So I did get like a new phone, new camera, so to speak. I got my laptop last year. I do want to change the background. Like I don't like the lights. I want like the vanity mirror with the lights like included in it. So I definitely want to get that. And I want to look for like an audio mic for the phone. So definitely want to upgrade some equipment over here, and just like the quality, the content, the angles. So just a lot of upgrading, and maybe like changing up my YouTube banner. it is hard, the full-time jobs, like trying to do all that. Also, I would love to get monetized this year. This would be my 3rd year on YouTube. And I know there's things that I can do to grow faster. Like I can be with like the trending hashtags, the trending video topics. But I know it sounds silly, like I could do that, but if I'm not feeling the topic, or you have to like be really quick with that, and I still do work a full-time job and I'm still like learning as I go, but I just want to focus on content that I genuinely love. If I'm just like doing it for the views, comments, like subscribers, it's not going to come across as genuine, and I don't want to film it if I'm not into it. So I'm okay with my like slow and steady growth, and I'm slowly learning things on how to like grow faster. So I'm okay where I'm at right now. I know it's like slower than a lot of people, but it just is what it is right now with like dealing with everything else. So that is it for the part 2 of the Q&A. Let me know in the comment box down below if you have any other questions for me to answer. I do love doing these. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. Also, give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to turn on notifications. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday, and I'll see you all in my upcoming videos. Bye, everyone.